Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe if you are enjoying what you are hearing. Now, on to today's story. A pity or a punchline? Post-separation. The girl, and I use that word intentionally, that I was with for about 2.5 years cheated around month 6. Her friends would say things like, "I can't believe she's in a relationship, that's so unlike her." I always assumed it was just that she didn't really bother with relationships. Well, of course it turns out that really a lot of her friends and family knew about what she had done and was doing. Naturally, I never got the truth from her. I did eventually get it from multiple other people though. The guilt of the position she had put them in finally came to a head when they started liking me. It was very unfair of her to do that to them, and I'm honestly not mad at any of them. What does still bother me though, was I a punchline to them that became something to pity? Did they start out pitying me? I would much rather be hated than pitied. The feeling that everyone but me knew is awful. I couldn't stay friends with any of those people, and they hated her by the end of the breakup. TLDR, when other people know, I feel like they either pity you or laugh at you. It's an auxiliary bonus suck. Red flags. You're the nicest guy I've ever met. This is the longest I've ever dated someone. You're so different from all the other guys I've dated. If and when you hear any of those, run. I heard all 3, smiley face. Can I ask why? I've never been in a relationship before. BTW. Most people are against cheating until it's one of their friends doing it. Most likely they'll justify it. They'll be saying, "He's a great guy, but..." Then add one of these: "He doesn't take her out enough, he doesn't give her enough attention, he doesn't give her enough space, he doesn't let her have fun, he's too controlling, he's too tight with money, he's lazy, he's changed." They knew. Accepted the bullshit is true. Saw her cheating. Heard her stories. Cheered her on. Cheaters have shit friends. I shed so many friends and found a few real friends through this entire process. Don't give any more time or effort to what others think. Move on, live your life in the best way possible. Don't try to understand toxic people. But, if you really want an answer, I believe that they pitied you and at the same time, laughed at your naivety. Any good relationship is built on trust, respect, understanding, compromises and love, but there has to be room for distrust. Once the rose-tinted glasses are on, it is akin to a symbiote, which needs to bond to a host, to survive, and sometimes these things, in nature, when they bind, can be very hard to unbind. Nonetheless, take care of yourself. Focus on your career instead. Make sure that 15-25 years from now, you have enough medical and retirement funds. All the best in moving forward, man. She doesn't have long-time friends who are basically nice people, moral people. You don't hang out day in, day out, and stay good friends with people who are doing hurtful things to others. I don't know how old you are, but even if you are just getting out of high school, you must have seen that already. I don't dispute that people like that might laugh at you behind your back. I've seen guys who did some shady stuff, fraud-type stuff, which seemed easy to do and not get caught, and laugh at people who didn't. I think that's a fairly common occurrence, even in the petty type of stuff starting in grade school. As I've gotten older, I can tell you that it all catches up to them. You can't keep doing shady shit and not eventually get burned by it. Now, it is possible for people to come to Jesus and change and never have any consequences, or they do so much bad that when they get burned it is still a light consequence. Anyway, my bottom line is, who cares about these, at best, confused or, at worst, sociopathic people? That's as far as laughing behind your back. As far as pity, well, I feel sorry for you, too. You were genuine, in love, and she duped you, And I don't know your deal, but either she was really, really good at lying, or you were a bit naive and not wise in the way of cheating/lying/shadiness of people, but either way, I'm sure you at least learned from the pain you went through. As far as her family knows, if they knew for 2.5 years and did nothing but just scold her, they are not nice people. When I was young, I straightened out one of my brothers who was crossing the line of hurting somebody like that, and either he could straighten out or I was going to end it for him. I would never allow that to continue if my kids were doing it. I'm pretty sure my parents wouldn't either. So again, I don't discount the pity from her family, but they are lacking somewhere inside their hearts, too, in my opinion. I get the sense that you are ashamed or embarrassed by it in the presence of these people, while it should be the opposite. They should be embarrassed and ashamed for their behavior. You are dead on that she doesn't have long-lasting friends. She chameleons a lot to new groups. I'm 34, but prior to her I had never had to even contemplate my partner lying to me. She was shockingly good at lying to the point that I think the only truth I ever got from her was her name. Mostly though, it is just really shitty of cheaters to put people in a position where they have to choose loyalty. It sounds like it sucks to be her. A shitty way to live. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Have an awesome day or night, wherever you are.